Hi, this is Kim, and welcome to my sanctuary. This is the playground for my soul. When inspired, I come in here and create, I sing, play with video creation, poetry. That's just for the sheer joy of feeling life flow through me. Now I'm feeling inspired to invite you into my inner world so I can share my heart with yours. Now, I've got to admit, it's a little unnerving just kind of looking into a camera. It took a long time for me to kind of strip away the self-consciousness so that I can just be here, raw, authentic, and present with you all. But you know what? I have a good imagination. So I'm imagining that I'm looking at you and our eyes are locking and our hearts are connecting. At least that's my intention through these videos, is to really make that connection, that we can feel each other, that we can feel the love, that we can feel the peace, that we can feel the hope to move and grow in these times. And these are intense times. We have all been preparing for this moment. At a soul level, we have come here to help birth a higher level of consciousness. And it looks pretty grim. We can look at how polarizing and, just a lot's going on. And we imagine, how can we get from this place of being so polarized and actually come together and create the world that we all dream of? How do we get from there to that place that's really in our hearts? And even another question is, how do we move through these times of deep, deep transformation, anchored in peace, anchored in love, allowing grace to flow from our hearts? How do we do that? And that's what these little video things that I'm putting together is all about. When I feel inspired, I just want to share stories, dreams, experiences that I've had that have really helped me along my journey. And in some way, if there's somebody out here that hears my voice and sees these and it touches you, I am really, really blessed. And even if I'm just sharing, I know that in bringing forth this transmission, bringing forth the vibration, I know too that that is contributing to the whole, that's elevating us all at some very profound and cosmic level. I'm also going to be sharing and some meditations. I want to share the meditations I do are in the language of light. And let me tell you a real brief background story to the language of light. My music, if you've heard some of the choral music that I've had up on YouTube, it's in the language of light. And the story is that, well, as a young child, I always, at the earliest of age, felt so connected to God. It wasn't because we were a church-going family. I was the one that got our family to start going to church because I felt this family needed God. But I just had this connection and felt this presence. And when I got into college, it only intensified, and I was at that place in my life of, well, who am I? Why am I here? And I really, really sought God from a deep place in my heart. I wanted more of God's presence. Well, I had a roommate who was kind of one of those crazy charismatic Christians, and she always was talking to me about the baptism of the Holy Spirit with the evidence of speaking in tongues, which kind of freaked me out, but I studied the Bible and knew that if this meant more of God, I'm in. Well, one Friday night, when everybody else in college was out partying, I was in my dorm room, again, just praying and sharing communion with my crazy charismatic friend. And it was thundering outside, and it was just this perfect setting, and my friend just got up and said, well, I'm feeling like I need to go. I just think you and Jesus are going to have a good time. And she walked out the door, closed it behind me, and I was just praying, God, I just want more of you. And sure enough, It was as if lightning had come into my room and struck me on the top of my head, because I literally just started shaking. I fell to the ground, and all of a sudden, this incredible, beautiful language just erupted from the depths of my being. I was laughing, I was crying, I was drunk in the spirit. And from that moment on, my life completely changed. I was baptized. I was like immersed into spirit. And that was the beginning of a journey of beginning to really start dialing in and listening within. Now, that was back in college. Fast forward, and there's a lot of stories in between then to now. That the language had just kind of subsided in the background of my life for a good portion of it. But then, I don't know, around 2009 or something, maybe about then, yeah, I would be walking in the woods, and just all of a sudden this music started coming through me, and the languages began to just flow through me. And again, it was because of this connection that I had been cultivating with my own self, my soul. It was a connection with, well, it's soul language. And so I recognized what a precious gift this was, that it was so healing for me. It was helping me to align and anchor with my presence, my internal self. And the music just kept coming and just kept coming. And it was like I was singing my soul awake. I was singing my soul into wholeness. And so in the choral works that you have heard on YouTube and stuff, I had met some friends, and that's another story, how I connected with Sam and Lucy Williams. God just brought us together, and we became very close, and they heard me with this light language, and they said, "You have to record this. You have to record it." So I did. I'd go on my walks, or I'd come home in my little, closet and sing some songs, and gave them a tape, and lo and behold, they turned those little simple songs into the incredible masterpieces. But the beauty of it is when I sing these things, that's exactly what I hear. They captured it. It's like you entering into this ancient angelic vibration. It is, the light language is this vibration of home. It's the vibration that connects us to the depths of our being. And so that's how this music has come. And so I felt inspired to share with meditations, because in the morning when I get up and I am contemplating, and I just sink deep in with my soul, and these languages would come, and I just feel this wise, my higher self, just this very loving energy that speaks through me. And it just, sometimes there's some translation to the meaning or the essence of what's coming through. And it has so helped me on my journey. So I thought, this might be a blessing to others. So I'm going to be offering these different meditations and affirmations in the language of light. And so now you know the story behind that. So anyway, that's my intention of just being able to share my heart with yours. I just want to be, if I could be, use my voice, my gifts to be nurturing. Kind of a nurturing friend as we dive deep into this alchemical transformational journey. It's our return home to our eternal souls. If I can just be that voice for you and be a friend, then my life is complete. Anyway, I think that's all for video numero 1. Again, thank you so much for coming into my little inner sanctuary. And if you like this and want more, please subscribe to this channel, to the Out of the Formless channel and share with others. And I will see you next time, and love you. Many, many, many blessings on your journey. Bye.